guys, welcome back to History Decaying. I've just made it into a location literally just through the door. Okay. I'm at an old abandoned hotel that's not too far away from where I live. Don't know how much is going to be in here. What's going to be in here? It is pretty fucked. Now, unfortunately, this location was leaked pretty early after it was abandoned, so it got trashed and robbed pretty quickly, but we're still going to have a look around. Still might be some cool stuff. We're a bit out of breath because I've legged it up a hill to try and get in here without being spotted, seeing as the first location I tried to go to I couldn't get to, so I think we're going to head this way first and see what there is in here. Like I said, I've no idea what's left, what there is. Like, it is been fucked up in here. Just such a shame. And this hotel was well known for like spa treatments and things like that. There's just toilets up there, I think. Holy shit. Now, that once was a swimming pool. Now it's more of a fucked pool. It's just like, why? As you can see, it's been set fire to a couple of times, if I remember correctly. It's such a shame, this place. Sorry, I'm just taking videos on my phone as well for TikTok and Instagram and all of them fun stuff. So if you want to follow me on them, please do. I do not know much history on this place. As you know, I don't like to know the history of places. I just like to come in, explore them. Obviously, I've seen this all over TikTok, Instagram, part of the urban exploring community I've ended up being a part of on TikTok and that. I've seen this, but seeing it in person is just mind-blowing how fucked it is. So as you can see, that's where they started a fire to try and burn this place down. Now, this isn't the best bit of the building. They're just changing rooms. I'm not going in there. There's no point going into changing rooms. Just look at the state of this. Like, I mean, why? What is the point in just trashing shit for the sake of trashing shit? I've never understood it. TikTok, Nature's Playground 420. What if you see this Nature's Playground 420 and you are supposedly an urban explorer? I hope you know that graffitiing is a big no-no when it comes to urban exploring. Doing this shit is a big no-no when it comes to urban exploring. I'm half expecting cops to turn up. We'll maybe head back this way if I get time and see what's outside. I want to look around the inside of the building. Sorry about the crunching, it's just glass everywhere. Just considering my job, I should be used to dealing with glass. But yeah, I don't get it. I don't get why people do this. The graffiti though, like this cat up here, I'll come close to it. Obviously someone's fucking trashed it already. But that's pretty cool. That's not. So we'll head back out this way. Like I said, I'm not bothering with toilets or changing rooms or any of that shit. I just want to see, hopefully, the cool bits of the building. No, it's just a utility room. Nice padded desk. So yeah, sorry, like, I'm going to apologise guys, because you know, it's been such a long time since I've done an explore. I've been doing a lot of paranormals, I've been doing a lot of editing. That is so cool. I'm getting a picture of that on my phone as well. Yeah, sorry, I've been sort of concentrating on that stuff, but I've also been dealing a lot with my mental health, getting that sorted, getting that better so that I can come out and do this and actually enjoy it. It's not that I don't enjoy it, not that I've never enjoyed it, but if my head's not in the right place, I'm not going to give you guys the videos you deserve or anything like that. It's just going to be me in a bad mood, basically, which nobody wants to deal with. There's a small hotel room, sitting room. We'll head this way. So it looks like the bar. Like, there's so many mirrors. I'd feel so self-conscious. Like, so many bathrooms as well. It's kind of weird. There's just toilets everywhere. Yeah, I'm assuming this was a bar. Now, this did also used to be a wedding venue, so you could get married here. Yeah, little bar area, ballroom. But yeah, like I wanted to give you guys the videos you deserve, not the videos I was going to give you. Show me your FUD. I mean, that chandelier at one point probably would have been pretty cool. Now, I smell weed. There's nothing new there in this area of Scotland, unfortunately. But yeah, I just wanted to keep giving you videos you guys deserved. More trash shit. This actually reminds me of the very first place I ever explored. It's just trashed. The smell of weed is actually really strong. So I don't know if people were in here last night. I hope not. I hope there's not still people in here. Yeah, the very first place I explored was a place called St. David's in Harlech. Little cabins. We'll have a look in one. Stick our heads in. They're just trashed. It's a place in Wales called St. David's in Harlech, and that really, people have been partying in here. There's fucking party poppers and shit all over this place. That really started my addiction to this, my love for this. It was an old hotel built, I think it was around the late 1800s. And it was abandoned, I don't know how long before we started going into it. But just walking around it and feeling the history and the potential of the people that have been there before you. But this place kind of reminds me of it. It's obviously a lot more modern. So that just goes to the bar. This obviously was a freezer, I'm not going in there. Don't know what, food storage. The rats will have been going nuts in here. This would have been your hotel kitchen. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie guys, I am a little nervous in here because I know people have been in here a lot, trashing the place. So there might be places and rooms that I just don't go into because they give me the fear and freaking me out a little bit. I'm also only wearing trainers, which I don't normally do. I hate. Sorry, thought I heard something. I hate coming exploring in just trainers. But I forgot my boots in my house. Just gonna head back out through this way and see what we've got in the rest of this building. I don't think there's going to be much apart from it being this fucked. I don't even know. I don't know if someone spotted me coming in. If they did, police probably won't be long showing up. I hope not. I'm getting a bit discombobulated here. Toilets this way. Fucking massive holes in the floor and carpets, which I think, as I've probably explained to you guys before, we hate carpets because it hides so many nasty holes and sharp shit. Wow. So I'm assuming this would have been like a lounge area. Wow. Look at that staircase. This is just... It is such a shame that this has been ruined the way it has. You know, it's... Why? I don't get it. I really don't understand it. And I know I say it a lot. I know I say I don't get why people trash this. It's like an inch thick with glass. I know I say I don't get why people trash shit a lot. But what is the point? What does it give you? What does it bring? You know, like, surely you don't get enjoyment out of just fucking shit up for the sake of it. I don't know, maybe it's me, maybe I'm the weird one not understanding it. But I don't get it at all. Just, like I've said previously, it's 3 floors. Whether I go all the way up, I don't know. But, sorry, camera made a weird noise. Like I've said before, yeah, I know this hobby requires a certain amount of vandalism to get into these places, and I hate that. I hate that it does. See, the house is just over the top there. So how it's got this fucked with so many houses so close, I still don't know. Oh fuck, I thought there was some up there then, but it's a fucking sheet hanging out the window. Yeah, how it gets this trash with it so many houses so close? I don't know. Like, you can tell it was dated, like the fucking cushioned walls, like, but that staircase, that's giving like fucking Titanic vibes, which is probably kind of gay of me to say, but it is. Yeah, still obviously a bit nervous walking around on these floors. I'm going to do the ground floor first, and then maybe come back to these stairs if I get a chance. Like that shit that's being looked through windows. It pisses me off, it upsets me. People do this. There's no need. Never has been a need to do this. Never been a need to graffiti, never been a need to smash shit up. It's just, it boggles my little mind, it really does. There's another building that's been set on fire. I don't know how much I'm going to trust going upstairs. What the fuck is the point? And I know this ain't the best building in here. I think these were like offices for the hotel staff, some of this stuff, like hotel managers. I'm not going further than this up here, guys. I'll go up that way, but yeah, it's just fucked beyond belief. I think this is a bit that some wee neddy bastards set fire to. And I don't get it. I don't get it at all. There seems to be an epidemic at the minute of people just burning shit down for the sake of it as well. Like, I don't get the trash in it. Oh, fucking mirrors. I don't get trash in places. But even less, I don't get burn in them. Like, this place now is so fucking destroyed that it's never going to be in business again. Look at all the paperwork that's been left. Oh, let's see what's on the menu. What we got? I'll turn this around. So we've got honey roast parsnip and apple soup, melon and winterberry press, chicken liver pate, roast turkey breast with sage and onion stuffing, roast sirloin of beef, oh yes, baked cod, winter vegetables and yam. All served with honey roast, winter vegetables, Brussels sprouts, sea salt and rosemary potatoes. And to finish, see dessert. Boozy Christmas pudding, chocolate praline and caramel profiteroles, lemon and popping prosecco cheesecake, and chocolate clementine torte. Well, I know what I'd be eating. I don't know about you guys. Like, comment down below what you'd be munching. I'm not going in any further than this because of the paperwork on the floor and the fact that I'm only wearing skate shoes. I don't trust that there's not needles and shit under all that paperwork. So we're going to carry on down this way. Like, the glass I can deal with because it's not big enough to pierce through my shoes. Left. But needles, I don't want to be going to hospital. That's fucking plate glass. I don't want to be going to hospital because I've had a fucking needle in my foot. Definitely not what I'm here for. DVD player. It just keeps going. Now that's going back towards where the fire was, so again I'm not going down there. Printers, more printers, server room, intercom system. I'm going to brave these steps and let's see what the floors are like up here. Oh, I'm just going to stop this. Dry cleaning logs. I've got a second torch from there. As you can see, it just keeps going and going. I'm assuming these rooms are all private. That carpet's pretty cool. It's so stereotypically Scottish. Not walking through that way because I don't know if you can see at the end of the hall. That's where the fire was. So I'm not going to go that way. I'm not going to lie. This place has given me the fear, but not for ghosts or anything like that. I'm not getting that sort of vibe from in here. Oh, these are the rooms. That's a very squidgy bit of carpet there. Let's go into 593. Oh, lot number. These carpets are so squidgy. Nice bathrooms, if they weren't smashed up. Nice room, actually. Not bad anyway, you know. It wasn't like the creme de la creme of hotels, this. It was budget friendly. I don't think there's much point as just looking through the same rooms over and over and over again which I think they'll pretty much be. Oh no, this one's hella bigger. They're okay rooms, they're quite nice. But they're nothing, you know, to today's standard. No, I'm not gonna just keep going through the same room over and over again. I don't think there's much point in doing that, to be honest. So I'm gonna go up another flight of stairs. I don't like these stairs, so I don't like the way they curve around. I always feel like there's going to be... there's houses. It's like the fucking higher you get up, the more fucked it becomes. Another little utility bit, more rooms. That's over where the fire is. Yeah, that's that lounge bit we were in. It's just insane. I thought that's a fucking swan, it's a chair. I'm really cautious of this carpet and these floors. More shit that's been burnt. It's just such a shame. I don't know what that is over there. There's a big tower bit. I don't know. Oh, I know what that is. So there's actually a castle part attached to this hotel. That, again, I don't know if I'll get in, but I will. Come on. The concrete, so there should be. Fucking mould. I don't know. It's just a utility room at the top. That was my bag. Oh, so we're going to go down and have a look around outside. Fucking stumbling. And see what we can see. If we can see anything. If there's anything worth looking at. This video I might end up getting really cut down. Because there's not much in here. It's not that exciting, I just needed to get out and get into an old building. I did try somewhere else. It was a old brewery, but there was an old Todger stood outside, it was just blank. These are all dry, keep cleaning logs. Yeah, there was an old guy stood outside watching me when I drove up to it. Like, stupidly, I drove right up to it. Wow, serves you right. Sorry. Just gonna. Sorry guys, I hate when you get them cuts. It's just my camera only records for 10 minutes at a time. I need to get a new camera. So if any of you have got suggestions, preferably Nikon, because I know how to work a Nikon camera. If you've got any suggestions on better quality cameras, I've got an auto focus, silent autofocus whilst filming, and can allow me to record longer than 10 minutes. My old camera does, that allows me to record longer than 10 minutes. but it's all manual focus, so it'll be out of focus because that's one thing that's sucking up in there. These are just more officers. EpiPen. Housekeeping. That was 2022. So I thought this place shut down because of COVID. Yes, that evil word, COVID. But I guess if people were here in 2022, it wasn't COVID. I'm not going up them steps. I'm not going further into there because it's, as you can see, well, you can't really see. I'll turn this torch on so you can. The roof's collapsed there, or the ceiling, and it's just fucked. So I'm not going further up that way. It just doesn't seem worth it, to be honest. Doesn't seem worth the risk. But I'm glad to have got out. I'm glad to have got a video, even if it's not exactly the video I wanted. So we're gonna head back to the swimming pool and see what's outside and around, because I'm not that arsed about getting caught now. So we'll see what's outside, what's out and about. I'll maybe show you the castle area. I didn't go down this way, did I? Did I? No. Can't remember going this way. Let's have a look down this way first. Look, more bathrooms. Not going up there because it's above the fire. There's like so many bits of this have been burnt down, guys. When I say it's above the fire, I don't mean the same one every time. This is like a smaller function room, like with the mirrors. It kind of gives like a dance studio vibe. It's not, never was. But that's sort of the vibe it gives. I'm just moving, yeah, it's like a smaller function room or a lounge. Something for guests to chill out in. I really don't know. Get a picture. There we go. I never really take pictures on my phone when I'm in places. Clean camera lens, it'll be fine. Yeah, this is... It's actually heartbreaking. It's cool. But I wish I'd got in long before it looked like this. Well before it looked like this. How do we get to the swimming pool again? Back this way? I'm relying on you guys to keep it right here. Yeah, back this way. Again, bathrooms. I get drawn to this bit. I've seen it so many times. What I'm going to try and do before I upload this video is I'm going to try and find some pictures of it before it got so fucked up, like when it was in its heyday, so I can show you guys that it once was a stunning building, and it shouldn't be in this state. It's mindless fucking vandalism again. Again, sorry I'm fucking rambling and saying the same things. It just... I wanted this to be more than it has been. I might get in the castle, who knows? Probably not. But yeah, I wanted this to be more than it is, but it's just a fucking trashed building. So yeah, you can see it was well set alight. I'll walk around with it and show you the other side of it where it's well been burned down, where that room's completely collapsed, like burnt cabins down. I just do not see the fucking point in it. That was a bull camp. Like I said, I'm not asked about getting caught now, so I'm not going to be as quiet. Well, that's pretty cool, like the old machinery. Like, as you guys know, I love industrial stuff, old machinery, things like that. And this is sort of the things I wanted to see. I want to do like a proper, like old, sorry, you're following my TikTok video, like a proper old, cool ass factory, like Victorian era factory. Doesn't have to be abandoned. I've just got a fascination with the Industrial Revolution. Fucking massive pipe. Yeah, like the Industrial Revolution is where my interest in history really starts. I've always had a love for mechanical stuff and things like that. These are like little self-contained like cabiny things or changing rooms, I think. Like I said, this was a hotel, spa. Yeah, if anybody knows, particularly in Scotland, any like industrial places, factories, shit like that, let me know. Like, send me a DM on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Yeah, like, send me a DM with some cool places to go. Anyone needs a router, I don't know, or a router. That's an interface. Wireless mic transmitter. I should have fucking known that being a musician, shouldn't I? That's pretty cool, like, for being a musician, sort of, and yeah. I don't know if this place had like a sauna, or as they say it properly in Finland, sauna. And there's the obligatory bobby on a wall, because Scotland and graffiti, you can't go anywhere without seeing a cock on a wall. In fact, you can't go many places without seeing cocks there. We're going to head up them stairs, we're going to see what's up there, hopefully some cool, that was a fucking disco ball. Yeah, you can see like how thick that is with glass. That's like 2 inches thick of glass I'm walking over. Fuck, it ain't sharp enough. Well, it's sharp enough. It ain't big enough to go through my shoes. Dolce Gusto, Nescafe. Why is that? I'm assuming it's from when it was a hotel, but you never know. People might brought some weird shit to an abandoned building. I'm going to head up these steps, because I didn't see... Sorry guys, you cut off there. This is just... It's such a shame. Such a fucking shame that places have been trashed like this. Because previously, a little TLC, this place would have been staggering. It would have been unbelievable. Not going that way, that's where the fire's been. Good views, You can't really see it with the camera on like this, but we've got views over the valleys, over the estuary, the Forth of Thurth. We're not right next to that, but you'll. What the fuck is that thing? That's mad. I've no idea what that is. If you know, let me know. Little like utility room things, your typical hotel artwork over there. This bit's reasonably new. Oh, floor's giving me the fear of it now. I don't know what's up there, but these floors, like moving into this bit, these are wooden floors. Windows have been open. We've had some horrific storms in Scotland over the past few years since this has been abandoned. So I don't trust wooden floors, especially when I'm on my own. Like if Danny was here, maybe. Yeah, if someone can tell me what the fuck that is, I will be most impressed. Because I thought shower, but there's a shower there. So what is that? I don't get it. I really don't. Outside. I just don't know what to say in here. That wallpaper's lovely. I'll turn the light up, you might be able to see it back here. Embossed wallpaper, the architraves. It's just staggering. Sheila. Sorry, saluting a magpie. I always do it. Always do it. Guys, I'm just going to leave you for a second, take some pictures on my phone, some videos, and I'll be back, probably when I'm outside. So guys, I did say you'd probably join me outside. Yeah, there's the building. Well, the part of the building they burned down. There's fires over there. There's fires been set fucking everywhere in here. It's just such a damn shame. I'll take you over. I'll show you the state of it. There was no way I was walking in here. No way at all. But it was, and would have been, a stunning place. And like, obviously, I've got cat hair on my lens. Thanks, Delps. Obviously, it's aimed at tourists. So it's a very typical Scottish with the tartan carpet and all that shit. But it would have been something to behold. And like I said, I'm going to try and find some pictures of it before it was foobarred. If you know what foobar means, you've probably watched Saving Private Ryan. If you don't, it's fucked up beyond all recognition. So let's face it. It is. It's beautiful. And I would have loved to have seen it in this video. Stunning. Staggering. I just don't get why people have to fuck shit up. And I know I keep saying that, I do, I'm sorry. It just winds me up. Winds me right up that people do this shit. And I'm sure it winds some people up that I do this. I bring you guys with me. That's more of where it's been burnt out. Like those buildings are ugly, hideous in comparison to what I'm about to show you. And normally I don't show the outside of buildings, normally I don't. Obviously I'm not going to give away the exact location if you don't know where this is. But please, I guess you'll never know. If you do, don't tell people in the comments. Don't share locations, because this is what happens. They get so foobarred. It's not. Obviously I feel for the owners. Calm it down there, you might see me. I feel for the owners of places like this. No, they shouldn't leave them abandoned. They should do more with them. Councils should be able to force them to do stuff with them. But that doesn't mean you come in and just absolutely fuck everything up. I'm not going to be able to get into here at all. Old quad skin radiator. Old furniture. It's probably not that old. Part of a gas heater. But yeah, the furniture's probably not that old. It's probably not worth that much. Doesn't mean you fucking launch it out of windows. It doesn't mean you go in and trash it. Yeah, I'll show you around the front. Makes me feel a little bit better that you can't get into this bit of the building. Because obviously this is going to be where all the history is. Oh my god. Why? Just fucking why? Like I said, the furniture's probably not that old, but it's nice. It could have gone somewhere, fucking ripped the railing off. Like literally ripped the railing off of there. No, that's boarded up. Tiny bits. Fucking what is the actual need? You're not getting in this bit now, unless you've got a ladder. You're not getting in this bit, which makes me feel better. I don't know what the state of this is. I don't know if I want to know. I just feel heartbroken, I think is the only way I can sum it up. In fact, the rubble's the one. I mean, these aren't that secure, these railings. That's a caution. They're very not secure, these railings. There's the bit of the hotel we've just been in. Now I've got to go down here backwards, which is less than ideal. I don't like heights, I don't like going backwards. I know it's not that high, I'm just that bad with heights. So guys, we're out the front. It's not been the best explore, not been the longest I've wanted to do. Really wanted to get in there. Just looking through what I can. The windows. It's fucked. Absolutely fucked. So, that's it. Now that, in its heyday, would have been fucking incredible. And like I said, I don't know the history, I don't know how old this is. I want to know. I want to find out. There's a... I don't know if there's an older castle behind it. I'm going to go have a look at that. I think I can get up through there. But yeah, that is just a crying out shame what they've done. But, so, I'm going to leave you here, see if we can get to this folly bit. And I'll see you there. Now guys, I know I've shown you the tower, but this is a bit of me. This is like an old ass fucking chapel. Oh, yeah, you're not. So we'll adjust. This is so cool. This is a bit of me. Like, I know I said my interest in history started in the Industrial Revolution, and it did. But places like this just fucking intrigue me. Like, what were they? What were they used for? Who's been here before? I wonder how many people come up here. Because I didn't know this was here. Like, genuinely didn't know this was here. So I wonder how many people, like, fucking come here and don't come to this bit. Oh, there's fucking graves over there. See, now I've got my excitement back. It's trashed, obviously, but it's old as fuck. I'm assuming... I don't know what I'm assuming, I really don't. That is fucking cool. I'm so happy to have found that. Like, genuinely, that is, to me, personally, is so much better than the hotel. It's right above that door there. I don't know what it says though. Like this. Oh, this is... That's a headstone. I'm going in. It's a creeper. Wow. Like, this genuinely is so much better than the hotel to me. William Bruce. Second son. I need to get my torch out. I can't fucking read that at all. Who died 1851 or 31. William Bruce, second son of James Bruce of Pafous, who died 20th of July 18, I think that's 31, aged, oh bless him, 12 years. And there's a headstone there. This is like a mini chapel. Like, this is a shame, like that's a headstone in there. I hate it when things like this get overgrown and forgotten. But then I love it because the history feels that much more pure, if that makes sense. Like, it's not been restored or fucked about with. Close your door. That is so cool. My battery's dying. As soon as I go in there, like, my battery's been fine. I know obviously I've been using it a while, but this is so fucking cool. This is the... It's nuts. This is what's made me happier in the old house abandoned building. That's 1848. That's Charles Dewar. Fuck, this one's older. Oh no, 1859. Like that, to me, I know it's stupid, it's so much better than the abandoned hotel. And I do this shit for abandoned buildings, but that, like, you can probably see it on my face. I was so deflated, defeated even, going into that one. But that has just blew my little mind So I'm going to turn the camera off for now, and get some videos and pictures of this, because it's just, that's incredible to me. The castle's beautiful, do not get me wrong, that's fucking stunning. I want to know how old that was. That building is a bit meh, to be honest. It looks like an old council house on the outside. It just doesn't fit with the aesthetic of this. But yeah, so I'll probably see you in a bit, either down at the car or when I'm walking there. But yeah, I'm so happy to have found this. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Cheers, guys. Sorry, guys. I know I said I was leaving this bit, but I've just noticed, like, I've just walked out of it, walking back towards the gate of it, getting into here. Like, that there is a bit blurry. I'm not going to focus it now. Old tombstone. Focus it. Old tombstone. Old tombstone. Old tombstone. 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 There's fucking tombstones buried under all this ivy. Like, that's from 1732. I hate, like, there's another one there. They are literally all over here. I can't. That's James Smith and Gene Young. Like, I don't understand how something gets to this state. I've just noticed the door there, so I'm going to walk through that rather than back the way I can. Yeah, I don't understand how something gets in this state. Like, there's got to be some, there's going to be some history here. There's going to be something special. There has to be. Like, there's a cemetery buried up here. Why is it not taken care of? Why is it just left overgrown and rotting? I can't get through that door because of all the ivy growing over it. Yeah, why is this just left? Why are these tombs covered up? Who are these people? What did they do? What were their lives? What did they see? I want to know. They're so buried in ivy. I mean, the ivy, unfortunately, will have destroyed the stones. The roots of ivy and the ivy, I can't think of the word now, will just eat into the stonework and ruin it. And I want to know who these people were, what they did. They might have been incredible people with some incredible history. They could have been colossal arseholes. I don't know, but I want to know. That's got to be a tomb under there. And there. Ivy doesn't just grow like that. So that's got to be tombs. I want to know who's buried in them. And this is another part that I think we pay fortunes in council tax. This area that I'm in now had the second highest council tax hike in Scotland. They're cutting services, cutting bin collections, cutting recycling, cutting all that stuff. So where's that money going? Well, there. I'm just going to wander out. I don't give a fuck anymore. I've seen what I came to see, done what I came to do. But that should be sorted. I'm happy for my council tax bill sorting that. They should be forcing people to do shit with these buildings. It's just fucking ridiculous that they don't. Anyway, guys, I'm heading down the road. I'll either see you at the car or back in my editing room. So guys, I'm back at the car. Oh, desperate need of a fag. Purposely left my cigarettes down here, so I wasn't smoking anywhere around there. But yeah. So what people don't see and don't sort of realise about urban exploring is, although this video is probably going to be 40 minutes, an hour long, I've spent 2.5 hours in there. People don't realise how long it takes to do this, to shoot videos, yeah, to get into places. But I'm so glad I went, so glad I got in there. Like I said, the hotel itself isn't that great. It's a bit fucked, a bit trashed. I'm just getting stared at by old people because I'm recording myself at the side of the road. Yeah, what people, you know, it's a bit trashed. I'm a bit disappointed in it. But seeing that wee chapel, that's just fucking made it for me. Like, I wish I could have gotten to the castle a bit, but like I said, I'm kind of glad we can't get in there, because it means it's less likely that people are going to get in and fuck it up even more. It is already pretty fucked, but hopefully someone can take it over and save it before it's so far gone. There's fuck all you can do with it. But that's it, up on the hill over there. Right there. So yeah, don't know why that cut out. But yeah, I'm gonna go home, chill out for a bit. Still, believe it or not, got a video paranormal to edit. It's taken a lot longer than I planned because it's massive. And Danny sent me footage that she took on her phone that I didn't know existed, so I've got to put that in. I'll do my best to edit it down to what I can, but there's so much action in it, it's probably going to end up being a two-parter, which I'm pretty stoked about it being a special. So yeah, I'm just going to go home and chill now, I think. Probably put all these videos and that on my hard drive, back everything up. My mum and Derek are up at the minute, so they've been doing a bit around the North Scotland, around Oban and Glencoe and Kinlochleven. But they're back down here for 2 nights before heading back to Wales. So I'm going to go see them tonight, show Mum some early footage or some, you know, previews. But yeah, thanks for joining me as always, guys. You'll probably see back in the office after this bit anyway. I'll probably actually do some research on this when I get home, chill in the living room with Delta. Do some research on this. Like I said, I've got other projects coming up, big projects. I've had a tough year with mental health. It's not the year I planned, it's not the year I wanted it to be. I know I said it's going to be a massive year, it hasn't been, but I'm steady growing, steady getting back to, you know, a good place in my head. Thank you to everyone that's helped me, whether you know it or not, whether you've spoken to me or not. You've helped in some way or another. But yeah, that's my plan. But I do have some projects in the pipeline, some documentaries, some murder shit, mysteries, myths and legends. I hope you can hear this over the cars and the traffic. But yeah, I'll see you soon, guys. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. So I'm back here with some history of that location. I've got the history written down here, that's why I keep looking to the side. So it was built in stages. There's been many castles there. The earliest surviving section of the castle was built sometime around the 14th or 15th century. It was extended in 1540, and then there was a Georgian facade put on it between 1807 and 1809. The spar block that I was in, that was part of the hotel, it was originally a stable, and it was extended and refurbished, including the addition of the pool. I hope you sort of stick around after this, because I'm going to put in some images of what the hotel looked like before it was abandoned. So it traded as a hotel and spa from 2004 to 2023, when it shut down after going into administration in 2023. And the biggest fire was set on the 23rd of September 2024. The original castle, though, that was built between 11 and 1200, so a really old inhabited land, and that's roughly, it would have been roughly between the 1100s and the 15th century, so the 1400s, when that chapel was added. So according to legend, an account from a man called Blind Harry, William Wallace attacked the wooden castle that was there to rescue his imprisoned uncle, who was a priest from a place called Dunny Pace, which is just up the road from here. A later castle was burnt and destroyed after the defeat of King James III at Sorkyburn in 1488, and Robert Bruce was given £100 by the Scots to help rebuild that castle. The family that owned the castle, or owned the fortress, were forced to sell it in 1715 after the falling of the Jacobite uprising, which they supported. Good on ya. That's all the history I could find on it. I'm sure there's a lot more out there, but it's time to do it, time to edit it. So yeah, as I did say, I've got a paranormal still to edit. It's massive. It will be up as soon as I can. But I hope you've enjoyed seeing me back out exploring, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.